Hi there, football enthusiasts! Press the like button under this video and let's get started. Let's get the show on the pitch. Everything seems to indicate that Alejandro Balde has suffered what looks like a serious muscle tear, which is likely to sideline him for a month and a half. Borja Iglesias to Bayer Leverkusen. Here we go. Loan deal now agreed and paperwork being prepared. The agreement includes 8 million euros by option clause, not mandatory. Iglesias will replace Boniface, who's gonna be out until April. Lautaro Martinez has won more Player of the Match awards than any other player in Europe's top 5 leagues this season, 7 times. For me, the two footballers who are gonna fight like Messi and Cristiano did are Mbappe and Bellingham. Fabio Capello gave his prediction. Artur Vermeeren said goodbye to Royal Antwerp fans yesterday. His move to Atletico Madrid is in the final stages, expected to be completed very soon. PSV lost their first game in all national competitions after exactly 1 year. The Farmers were 40 games unbeaten. Liverpool have qualified for their 14th League Cup final, 4 more than any other side. They did it for the 3rd time under Jurgen Klopp. Only Bob Paisley did so more often as Reds boss with his 4 times. Jamel Belmadi has officially resigned from his post as the coach of the Algerian national team. The parties have agreed to terminate cooperation by mutual consent. The verbal agreement between Inter and Mehdi Taremi is confirmed and ready. Contacts are taking place on a daily basis to proceed with the formal steps in the next weeks. 2-year contract, option for further season, free agent deal for June. Argentina will play 2 international friendlies in the US ahead of this summer's Copa America. Bayern director Freund, when asked if there's still hope with Mukiele deal, yes. There is concern in Boca Juniors for Francisco Barrido, one of the greatest jewels in the youth team and the Argentine U15. A few days ago, he stopped training with the club and would go to Juventus without Boca being compensated. Everton centre-back Ben Godfrey can move to Genoa. The transfer is facilitated by the joint owner. New bid for Trippier? No, it's over, stated Bayern sporting director Christoph Freund. Chelsea eyes surprise move for Aston Villa striker John Duran. Real Sociedad announced the loan of Atletico Madrid's left back Javi Galan. The footballer's agreement runs for the remainder of the season. Eintracht Frankfurt will pay 8.5 million euros fixed fee to Angers for Jean-Matteo Bauya deal. The exact amount in add-ons is 4.5 million euros. Ricardo El Tigre Gareca is the new coach for Chile, Gaston Adul informed. Mexico legend Javier Chicharito Hernandez has officially joined Mexican side Chivas Guadalajara. Matija Popovic and Alessia Zerban have both signed in as Monza players from Napoli. Loan deal for Zerban, who also signed a new contract until June 2028 at Napoli. Loan deal for Zerban, who also signed a new contract until June 2028 at Napoli. Formal permanent deal for Popovic until June, when he's gonna become a new Napoli player. Manchester City have made attempts to renew Jan Kota's contract at the club, amid interest from Real Madrid, who are looking at their right back this summer. Atletico Madrid have announced the transfer of the 26-year-old Rapid Bucharest goalkeeper Horati Moldovan. The footballer's contract is valid for 3.5 years. Barcelona plan to keep advancing on the Lucas Bergvall deal. A new round of talks has been scheduled for the Swedish talented midfielder. Barca want to anticipate Eintracht key days ahead to make a final decision. Barca's proposal is valid for a summer move, not January. Upamecano will miss several weeks. Tuchel confirms. Kim is gone. Upa got injured. It's like a spell. With Upa, we are talking about weeks. The Ivory Coast Football Federation has sacked head coach Jean-Louis Gasset despite the Elephants still having a chance of reaching the last 16 at the Africa Cup of Nations. Aston Villa are currently not in talks to sign Florian Neuhaus despite recent reports. Meanwhile, Villa are signing right now all the documents for Den Docker joining Napoli on loan. Liverpool and River Plate are negotiating for Luciano Rodriguez. There was a meeting where they advanced in the negotiations. River proposes to buy 1% less than the 70% that the Uruguayans want to sell. The European clubs agreed to leave him until June in Uruguay. Real Madrid? I fell a little down and I did not have the mental strength to reserve the situation that I had, Isco said. Matias Vinha on his way to Brazil, as he will sign in as a Flamengo player this week. AS Roma will receive 8 million euros plus 1 million euros add-ons. Done deal, confirmed. Estoril Praia beats Benfica on penalties and qualifies for the League Cup final, which will be played against Braga next Sunday. Lamine Yamal is 16. We should not blame him for anything. He will score many goals in his career. He was very important in the match, Ronald Araujo noted. La Liga side Cadiz have appointed Mauricio Pellegrino as their new head coach. The contract is valid until the end of the season. Xavi has become the most losing Spanish coach in Barcelona's history with 25 defeats. He equaled Juan José Nogués. Excellent news for Tottenham, as James Maddison is finally back to training. Huge one for Ange Postecoglou. We can be proud as we were fighting until the end. We were competing very well with our young players against a very good side. They are so good at home. Athletic are so intense. It's very difficult. We have to restart now and focus on La Liga and Champions, Xavi claimed. Guys, if you're still watching us without a subscription, don't do it like that. Time to fix it. Alright, here are the results of yesterday's fixtures. Moving on to the main news of the release. Let's have a closer look at yesterday's game's highlights. Liverpool advanced to the League Cup final, where they will be facing Chelsea. After the victory in the first leg against Fulham, Jurgen Klopp's side played a 1-1 draw. The hosts responded to Diaz's close-range shot with an accurate strike from Issa Diop. Bayern defeated Union Berlin in their rescheduled Bundesliga matchday 13 tie thanks to Guerreira's only goal. As for the main events of the day, Barcelona clubs left the Spanish Cup at the quarter-final stage. Girona unexpectedly lost to Mallorca 3-2, and Barcelona suffered a 4-2 defeat against Athletic. Blaugrana responded to Gurusete's quick goal with accurate shots from Lewandowski and Yamal, though the Lions were able to equalize and send the game to extra time, where Williams brothers had completely buried the Catalans' hopes to succeed. Corinthians defensive midfielder Gabriel Moscardo joins PSG. He penned a contract which will last for 5 years. The transfer fee is worth 20 million euros plus 2 million in bonuses. With that said, he will remain in Brazil until July of this year. The player is also expected to undergo surgery in Doha this week. The 18-year-old footballer is a graduate of Corinthians Academy. He made 25 appearances for Coringao, scoring 1 goal and delivering 1 assist. Bayern Munich fear that Joshua Kimmich may run out of his contract and join FC Barcelona for free in 2025, as Xavi is in contact with him. To avoid this, they are ready to negotiate his departure this summer. Man City have reportedly emerged as another contenders for the German services. The citizens intend to sign Joshua in the summer, and Liverpool can be the ones competing against Guardiola's team. If Kylian Mbappe signs for Real Madrid, Vini Jr. could take a backseat at the club and even possibly be sold. Florentino Perez believes Kylian Mbappe is the best player in the world in his position, and therefore, Vini Jr. is second. The Madrid president is reportedly not 100% convinced by Vini and his behavior. In addition, his sale would help finance the signing of Mbappe. It's false that Barcelona will try to offload Lewandowski in the summer due to his increasingly high salary. They want him to continue if he feels comfortable to do so, although the club would also understand it if he values some million-dollar proposal from abroad. PSG forward Kylian Mbappe has made the final decision on his future. He has decided to leave Paris Saint-Germain and accept Real Madrid's offer, according to which he will receive a contract with 70 million euros per year, at least 100 to 125 million euros plus variable commission for Mbappe's consultant mother, a total of around 125 million euros, which could be paid as a season bonus over the contract term of 5 years. That makes well over 400 million euros for the Mbappe family. After the defeat against Athletic Bilbao, Xavi was asked about his future, and here's what he replied. All coaches at big clubs depend on trophies. Today we competed well against a great team and a great coach like Valverde. But I'm disappointed that we didn't compete better. If we are not competing well by the end of the season, the normal thing would be that I leave the club, like all coaches. This is Barca. I know where I am. I have to be proud because we competed. We have fought hard and given everything, but against a very good team. Meanwhile, we highly recommend that you watch a new video from our new project Fanatico, where we've told what is happening in the life of Karim Benzema now and why he wants to leave Al Ittihad and Saudi Arabia. Be quick to click on the link and find out. Have a good time watching. Take care and see you in a bit.